Hey, good morning, everyone. Uh, Today, the 30 minutes Pilates mat is for beginner, and but it's also suitable for whoever wants to work out. And the reason I say beginner because I'm going to focus more on details. And if you feel that's too complicated, but just forget it. So just follow me to do the move. And another important thing I always say in my class and is listen to your body. So if your body feels like uh, asking you if you want to stop, and just stop, because I don't want to get injured. Nobody wants to get injured, right? We're working out. So okay, let's start it with the breathing. So in Pilates, breathing actually is exercise. I feel right now in this very crucial moment, and to do breathing exercise to increase our capacity of our lungs, if you understand what I'm talking about, which is very important. So let's do the breathing exercise. So get yourself in a very comfortable spot. So I just having this mat, and cross your legs, try to bring yourself a neutral spine position, and you can cross your legs, but if you feel like a little bit uncomfortable, you can find yourself a yoga block. You also can sit it on a towel. So whatever, I want you to find yourself a neutral spine. So once you get yourself in this position, you can close your eyes, just imagining you're in the very beautiful quiet forest, and we're doing the breathing exercise. Start with the inhale through your nose, then exhaling through your mouth. Connect your mind with your body and detach with whatever is happening in this world. Be positive, stay calm. Inhale through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Deep, deep inhale through your nose. Complete exhale. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. When you inhale, bring all the air, fresh air, into your lungs. Let it expand. When you exhaling, contract the abdominal muscles. Squeeze all the air out of your lungs. Then you can inhale, bring them more fresh air flow into your blood, and exhale. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Okay, now you can slowly open your eyes and turn yourself in the side way, and get yourself in the lying down your back position. Get yourself comfortable. Make sure your spine is neutral. Okay, so now let's pick up the right leg and the left leg. Make sure the shin is parallel with the floor. So you create to 90 degrees. Here is 90, here is 90. So remain this position. Leg is pelvis is hip width apart. Hands right beside your body. So I hope I remain these 290s. So now lower the right leg towards to the floor. And bring it back. And left, back, right. Alternate your legs. So the movement is in the hip joints. It's nothing to do with the knee. So the core has to hold your body in the neutral spine position. The movement is happening in your hip joints. And let's alternate the legs one by one. So once you feel you can hold your body stable, and you can do a little bit faster. But the principle is the core is holding your trunk absolutely stable. And don't forget to inhale and exhale. And last 3, last 2, and last 1. Now both legs back to the center. Lower them down one by one. Now let's work on the arms. So pick up the arms towards to the ceiling. Sky. So thinking about your rib cage. Right now the rib cage should be completely flat. Remain them together. And now you inhale, lower your arms towards to the floor. Make sure that your rib cage is not flared. If your rib cage is flaring, you stop, lower your arm. And exhale, use your core to bring both arms back to the starting position, which is vertical to the floor. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last 3. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. Exhale. Make sure those rib cages are together. Last 1. Okay, so now you can pick up the legs. We do arm and legs together. So now what we do is we can lower the right leg and the left arm, bring them back to the center, and change side. Inhale, lower the legs and arms, and exhale, use your core, bring them back. And again, exhale, and again, exhale, and again, exhale. Check yourself. Is that angle still there? Is that 290s still there? Is your rib cage in that neutral position? And inhale and exhale. Last 3 on each side. And 2. And 1. And last 1 on that side. And now arms and legs back to the center. Lower the legs one by one. And lower your arms right beside your body. Great job. Okay, so now pick up the legs again. Bring both legs together. Still remain the 290s here. So both hands on top of your kneecaps. So now what we do is start with pushing your legs away from your body, then open, draw a circle back to the beginning position. And again, push it away from your body first and back to the center. So focus on your hip, your femur head is circling in the hip socket. try to understand where is that movement come from. Neutral spine position. And again, inhale and exhale. Last two in this direction. And last one back to the center. Now let's reverse. Start with pull the knees towards your chest. And open, draw a circle back to the center. And again, center. And again, center. And again, center. And again, center. And again. Last two. Last one. Now, release your hands and release your arms back to the floor. So now, close both legs together. Open up your arms. So we lower our both legs towards to the right side of my body. So make sure you both shoulder is on the floor. The leg doesn't have to go too low, but I prefer both knees glued together. So then you can feel the stretch is on your obliques. Give that lower back obliques a stretch. If you wanted to feel the deeper stretch, you can hold with this hand, just pulling this little bit further. Make sure those knees together. So now you use your core, pick both legs back to the center. And again, the left side. Knees glued together. Both shoulders on the floor. It's not about how low the legs can go down. It's about how much you can feel that stretch. And again, back to the center. Again, one more time. And again, exhale, use your core, bring the legs back to the center. And one more time, lower it down. And back to the center. And again. Center. Other side. And center. Last time on each side. And back. And again. And back. Great. Okay, now move the arms back beside your body. We're going to do the basic bridging. So now the legs is hip distance apart. So hands right beside your body. So inhale, exhaling, you tilted your pelvis towards to your belly button first. So then the tailbone is tilted. So one vertebrae at a time. You bring yourself to a shoulder bridging position. It's really just landed on your shoulder blades. Don't go too high. I don't want to go to your neck. Protect your neck. So now inhale and exhaling, roll your spine down back to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Again, inhale, exhaling, tailbone up, lower spine, lower thoracic, mid-thoracic, upper thoracic, landed on your shoulder blades. When you inhale, hands push the floor away. Try to reach your legs towards to your knees. Inhale and exhaling, start to relax your chest. Then lower your spine back one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone will touch the mat very last. Again, inhale, exhaling, tailbone up, one vertebrae at a time. Land it on your shoulder blade and exhaling down. Okay, next move, I'm going to add a little variation. Started with basic bridging position. Inhale, exhaling up. So stay here. See if you can lift one heel up and drop the other one up and down without dropping your hip. Only lift your heel one at a time. If you want to challenge yourself, you can do both heels together and same time. And again. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold in here. Give me an inhale without dropping your hips. And exhaling, relax your chest. One vertebrae at a time. Roll yourself down. Nice. So I recommended you to do the shoulder bridging every day if you have a time, because now we're in the house, right? We do, what are we doing now? Shelter in place. So I feel we probably sit a little bit too much. So I recommended you just lie down to do the bridging. So inhale and exhaling. Peel your spine off the floor. And now let's lift up the heels 6 times. 1, 2, up to you. You can do one by one, or you can lift both of them together. Last 2, last 1. Stay here, give me an inhale, reach, this is away from your body. And exhale and relax your chest. One vertebrae at a time, lower it down. Great. Okay, so now let's pick up one leg. So this leg can be bent. What I want you to do is make sure, let me start at this side, maybe it's easier. So this legs can bend, can be long. What I want you to do is make sure the femur is right into the femur head is right into the hip socket. So then if you can remain that position, you can extend your leg. All right, if you find that's difficult, that's okay, just stay in this position. So now let's do the leg circle. 8 of them. Once you pick up the size, make sure the circle is exactly same. So now this is my number 5. I can fully extend my leg, so I just fully extend 3, last 3, 2, 1, and let's reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can bend your knee, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And inhale and exhaling, lower this legs down. And pick up the other one, same principle, all right? If you feel that's too much, this legs can be bent, can be extended. Then you can extend the legs. So now let's draw a circle, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great, now lower the leg. And bring your arms over to your head. There's a morning stretch. We just add one morning stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Okay, so now let's interlace your finger. Put it right behind your chest. Bend your knee. We're going to do the chest lift position. Okay, so inhale. Exhaling. Actually, is your core working? Is your chest up? Then your head is up. Ease your neck. Got nothing to do with your neck. Then exhaling, lower your chest down. And again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, lower them down. And again, inhale. And exhale. So your arm position is, you can lower it down. So that your arm position, which is if you look the corner of your eyes, you can see your elbows. That's where your arms are. And exhaling. Inhale, stay. Exhaling down. And again now, inhale. Exhaling. Your gaze is from the ceiling to here, between the leg. And down. And again. Up. Exhaling. Lift up the chest. And lower it down. Again, 3 more times. Inhale. Exhaling up. And down. 2 more. Exhaling up and down. Last one. And down. Okay. Release your arm. Pick up the legs one by one. Put the legs towards your chest and just roll right to left, left to right. Give yourself a massage. Okay, so we're going to do 100. I'm going to break the hundreds for 2 parts. So we do 50, then take a break, then 50. Okay, so now pick up your legs. You can bend your knee and chest, lift up your chest. So let's start with this position. Let's breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay here, give me an inhale, and exhale, lower everything down. Okay, so pick up your legs towards to the ceiling. Optional, you can remain, bend your knees, chest lift, arms reaching in front of you. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can protect your neck by holding it. 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now lower the legs and lower your chest. Nice. All right, pick up the legs one by one. Hands behind your knees. Inhale, use a little momentum. Be careful. See if you can just roll yourself up. Be careful. So let's add a crisscross rotation here. So from here, still interlace your finger, put right behind your skull. What you do is inhale, just rotate, and back. Again, rotate, and back. Again. And again. When you're exhaling, rotate, and inhale back. Again. And again. And again. And last one. Okay, now you can lower your hands down and cross your leg and turn yourself to a prone position. Yes, it's a prone position. It's facing down. Take it easy. So now what you wanted to do, actually I want to forehead touch the mat. I'm wearing this hat, so it's very difficult for me to do it. The sun is quite bright today. So what I want you to do is lying down here and reach your arm and legs long. So once you're in this position, I want you thinking about to both your hip joints is connect with the mat.
and reach the tailbone far away. Arm and legs reach long. So from here, I want you imagining your right finger and the left toe, I attach a string. Right now, I'm pulling the string away from each other. So your arm and legs flow off from the floor. It's not about how high your legs can go. Actually, it's about how far your arms and legs can go. And now you lower them down and change side. So flow them and reach them long. And back. And again. And back. And again. And back. And again. And back. And again. Reach them long. And back. Okay, so now it's challenging, okay? Also optional. What you can do is you can pick up both arm and legs off the floor and see if you can lift up your chest a little bit and remain in this position for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And again, one more time, let's pick it up. Inhale, exhaling both arm and legs off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Last one, let's pick it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's move the hands right next to your shoulder. We do a baby swan. So inhale and exhaling. You just lift up your chest. Just stay here. And down. And again, inhale. And exhaling up, arm towards to the, pushing the floor away. Only you lift up your chest. And down. Remain the head, remain the neck long. And again. 3 more times. In up. And 2 more. And last one. And back. And again, push yourself up to a child pose position. Oh, there are bugs in my nose. I'm sorry. So now you get yourself in a child pose position. Arms and reach long. If you have too much stress on your knees, you can open your legs wider. And deep inhale. And exhale. And exhale. Now I'm thinking about your right hand. Put it right under your chest. The right ear listen to the floor. And stay here. Give me a 3 deep inhale. Try to breathe in here. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Nice, get yourself. And change side. Left arm, left ear. Try to listen to the floor with your left ear. And inhale. Try to breathe in here. Last one. Okay, now get yourself in the quadruped position. Once you're in the quadruped, wrist right under your arm, knee under your hip, and get yourself in the quadruped position. Arm pushing the floor away. Just stay here and breathe in and out. See if you can flow the arm off the floor and change. And again, left arm. Change. And again. Change. And again. Change. Last two on each side. Don't forget to breathe without changing the neutral spine position. Do not collapse your back. Okay. Now is the leg. Make sure your body's still in the neutral position. Neck reach long. Make sure the knees still under your hips. So now remain the hips parallel. And you just pick up the right leg. Try to reach them along. Arm pushing the floor away. Neck reach long. And stay. And bring them back. And again, switch side. Reach them long. And back. And again. Don't forget to breathe. And back. Again, make sure that hip is parallel with the floor. And last one. And again. Okay, so now next move is optional. We'll combine our arms and legs together. Reach the both legs and arm long. Inhale and exhale. And again. Bring them back. Switch side. Pick up the arm and the leg. Reach the toes and the finger far away from each other. And inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Now bring it back. All right, so now let's do some side lying position. So get yourself in the position. You can create the cushion with your elbows. What you need to do right now, still remain 290s, body, your quads and your knee, your shin. So get yourself in that position. What you need to do is flow this leg off the floor. So now my legs still parallel with the floor. Imagining there are 3 cups of teas. One is here, one is there, one is here. They're not gonna just spill. So make sure your hip is one on top of each other, shoulder is one on top of each other, hands here can be support. So what you need to do without spill the 3 cups of tea, you just move the hip joints 6 times. Don't forget to inhale and exhale. Very smooth. And 4, 5, and 6. And now you can lower both legs down. So now the 3 cups of teas become 2 cups of teas. So you can fully extend your legs. What we do is you can flex your toes and pointing your toes. So it's a windshield wiper position, movement, I mean. Inhale and exhale. Make sure your upper body is not moving. This is how we challenge our core, as our core is doing the stabilizer job. And to hold your trunk stable. And 4, 5, and 6. And now back to the center, bend your knee. Let's do a stretch, hip, internal and external rotation. So now pick up the top leg. So look at my toe, try to touch the ankle. My knee, try to meet the knee, but without moving my upper body too much. That's okay if your toes cannot touch your ankle, if your knee cannot meet the knee, but you really need to make sure your body is stable. And inhale and exhale, thinking about how your hips external and internal rotation. Last 3, 2, 1. Now you lower the legs. You can just smack this is your buttocks. So now use these hands, push yourself up gently and just switch to the other side. Create the cushion with the elbows. Give me that 90 degrees. Make sure the shoulder is one on top of each other, hips is one on top of each other. So you flow this leg off to the floor, parallel. 3 cups of tea back. So now only the hip joints. This is extension. This is my hip joint is extension. Now this is flexion. The movement happens in here. So that's why the angle is not changed. And again, don't forget to breathe in and out. And 4. And 5. And 6. And now you lowered it back. Yes. Make it 3 cups of tea is 2 cups of tea, but still is parallel with the floor. Okay, that require core control. So flex your toes. As the hip is moving, you can feel your hamstring. And then pointing your toes. And again, this is not gonna move. This is how we're challenging our core. And again, do the job. Stabilize our upper body. And 3 more to go. And 2 more. And last 1. Nice. Now let's lower the legs down. Climb. So now picked it up. Still toes to the ankle, knee to knee. Toes to the ankle, knee to knee. Yes. And inhale, then exhale. Try to connect your mind with the body, which body part we're working on. And 3, 2, and 1. Great. So now lower the legs. Push yourself up. So let's sit, long sit. Call this long sitting position. Oh, the bugs. Got little bugs. So now sitting here, legs just as wide as your mat. Make sure you get to a neutral spine. If you feel you're having trouble to get neutral spine, you're more than welcome to bend your knee. Because in this position, neutral spine is more important than anything else. All right, find your sitting bone. Your sitting bone is completely nailed into the mat. So, full extend your legs, arms reaching right in front of you. So inhale, you just reach as tall as you can. Exhaling, nodding your head, your chin, your chest. And flex your spine. Imagining there's a basketball in front of you. You just want your spine get over that basketball. Remain that space between your ear loop and the shoulder. Stay here. Give me an inhale. And exhaling, use your core. Bring your spine back. 1 vertebrae at a time. Back to the sitting position. Again, inhale. Feel the energy. You elongate your spine. Exhaling, nodded your head, your chin, your chest, lower thoracic spine, now lumbar spine over that basketball. Remain that neck long. Inhale, exhaling, use your core, bring yourself up to the sitting position. Inhale, elongate, exhaling. Head, chin, chest, over that basketball, and exhaling. 1 vertebrae, stack the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Last 1, inhale, exhaling, head, chin, chest,
one vertebrae at a time. And exhaling. And now you can lower the arm down. Okay, let's cross our legs. Same concept. Sitting bone, find your sitting bone. Nailing to the mat. Get to neutral spine position. Sitting tall. Gaze is horizontal, right in front of you. So now open your arms and exhale. Side bending. Nothing to do with your neck. It's your spine flexing in a lateral position. And back to the center. Let's do same side 3 times, 3 more times. This is number 2. Number 3. And now back to the center. We can switch side. Inhale, grow tall. Exhaling. And back. And again. And back. One more. And back. And now lower your arms. Okay, so now get yourself to a standing position. Be careful because we have been lying on the floor about 30 minutes. So you need to be very careful. Get yourself up to the standing position. And stand here. Make sure that legs is parallel, hip distance apart. So inhale, you try to grow tall. And exhale, nodding your head, you chin your chest, one vertebrae at a time. So please bend your knee. If you can touch the floor, that would be great. So hug yourself by holding your elbows and just can move yourself up and front, back and forth. And let the gravity take you. Relax your neck, relax your head. And inhale, stay here. And exhale, release your arms, contract your abdominal muscle, and bring your spine back to the standing position, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly look right in front of you, and roll your shoulder backwards 3 times, and forwards 3 times. And give yourself applause, and you did a good job. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Bye, everybody.